Hello everyone, and welcome back to Travel with Doc. Today we're exploring one of the hidden gems of Jeju Island, Udo Island, also known as Cow Island because of its shape. This small, peaceful island offers everything from scenic coastlines and beaches to traditional culture, agriculture, and delicious food. Our journey began from Jeju University, where we hopped on a bus headed toward Seongsan Port. Once we arrived at Seongsan Port, we filled out a quick boarding form and purchased our round-trip ferry tickets to Udo. Tickets for both directions are bought at once, so hold on to them carefully. Ferries operate daily from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., with departures every 30 minutes. But remember, schedules can change depending on the weather and the season. Also, cars are only allowed on the ferry if you plan to spend at least one night on the island. The ferry ride was short but scenic. As we sailed across the sparkling sea, we were treated to a stunning view of Seongsan Ilchulbong, the famous sunrise peak rising majestically in the distance. It was a refreshing ride with cool sea breeze and gorgeous coastal views. We soon arrived at Cheonjin Port, one of Udo's two main ferry terminals. The air here felt different, calm, clean, and full of charm. To explore the island, we rented an electric bike for just 15,000 won for the whole day. It was a fun and eco-friendly way to travel around. On our journey, we spotted something truly special. Haenyeo, the traditional women divers of Jeju. These incredible women free dive without oxygen tanks to harvest seafood like abalone and sea urchin. Their strength, endurance, and culture have even earned recognition from UNESCO. Next, we passed through barley fields, some already harvested, others freshly prepared for planting. Agriculture is still a vital part of Udo's identity, with farmers growing barley, garlic, and peanuts in the rich volcanic soil. And now we're at one of the island's most famous spots, Seongsan Beach, also known as Red Sand Beach. But don't let the name confuse you. The sand here isn't red. Instead, it's made up of white coral fragments. giving it a unique, coarse texture that makes the beach look almost surreal. Udo's famous peanut ice cream. Made with locally grown peanuts, this creamy dessert is a must-try and available in several cozy cafes across the island. Udo has 2 ferry terminals, Cheonjin Port, where we arrived, and Haenyeo Port, which is located on the opposite side of the island. Both are well connected, and you can choose which one to depart from depending on your route. Getting around the island is fun and easy. You can rent electric bikes, 3-wheeled scooters, or mini buggies, depending on your preference. Along the roadside, we passed beautiful stretches of hydrangeas, roses, and other flowers. These floral pathways added vibrant color to our ride and made the trip feel even more peaceful. Next, we stopped at Mongru Lighthouse, a popular photo spot with panoramic sea views. From here, you can see the coastline curve dramatically along the rocky cliffs. Then we arrived at Haenyeo Beach, where tourists were relaxing, kids were splashing, and once again, Haenyeo divers could be spotted in the shallow waters. On our way back down, we saw rows of squid hung out to dry, a traditional practice still common in Jeju's coastal areas. After a full morning of exploring, we stopped at a local seafood restaurant and ordered a delicious seafood ramen. It was warm, spicy, and packed with flavor. A perfect island meal. After lunch, we made our way to Jeju Beach, famous for its black sand and dramatic cliffs. From here, we could see small boats sailing toward Donggyeonggul, a sea cave along the rocky shoreline. We also caught a glimpse of the Udo Lighthouse in the distance. Reaching Udo Lighthouse, located at the highest point on the island, was the perfect way to wrap up our journey. The view from up here is simply breathtaking. You can see the entire island, the sparkling sea, and Jeju's distant coastlines. Inside the information center, we learned about the history of lighthouses in Korea. And just outside, there's a beautifully arranged lighthouse park that showcases miniature replicas of famous lighthouses from around the country. Finally, we returned to Cheonjin Port to catch the ferry back to Jeju Island, hearts full and cameras loaded with memories. That's the end of our unforgettable day trip to Udo Island. It's a peaceful, scenic escape with rich culture, beautiful beaches, and a touch of adventure. If you enjoyed this trip, don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch our channel for more unique experiences across Korea.